Okay. I think we're back. I think we're back. Are we back? uh, good old technology. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Okay. So Twitch is back. Is YouTube back? That is the real question. It is! Oh, look at that. It is back, and then it freaks out. Fantastic. I gotta go in here and like change my thumbnail again. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. Okay. We should be back. Should be. Okay. Let's just continue on as if nothing just happened. Okay. It's me! Look at that! I have no idea what happened. This is like, everything just said, nope, we're not streaming frames anymore. That was very bizarre. Okay, anyway. Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna do one final achievement here. And we're gonna put this one to bed. So, where the hell am I? I need to go to about 300. 300x. Yes, Primal's on HBO Max, Adult Swim, or YouTube TV, according to the internet. Okay. What's it about, Primal? Like, I feel like I've heard of that, but I just don't know it off the top of my head. Okay. So then if we angle up about 45 degrees, maybe more like 35. Yeah. That territory. I'm gonna see what that last anomaly thing is. I want to see it. The big fish scared me. But he's not gonna stop me this time. Probably. So we want to do this about 400x. About 325y. Okay. Animated show about cavemen surviving in a fucked up world filled with dinosaurs. You know what? I think I was at a friend's house and they were watching it. That premise kind of sounds familiar. And then there was like this lady he was hanging out with. Not in that way. I mean, he is a caveman, but he was a respectable caveman. He was a caveman with morals. Alright, don't you put that perversions on him. Okay, we're getting close to a wall. Probably this one. We're at 400x. 340 something. Okay, so we're about like right there. So we need to turn ourselves around. Or wait, let's take a picture. Where are you? A wall. Good. Okay. 3. So let's go back down a little bit, huh? I'm at where he's not met any lady yet. Okay. Well, I won't spoil. Even if I could spoil it, I wouldn't. That's from me to you. He's met lots of dinosaur creature things. Ah. So it's like Ark. But not. 560 watt X. 560X. Okay. Hey, just checking what happened in the meantime. Oh, we got scared. We found big fish. You actually kind of left at like the worst time, Mystical. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of a slow burn game, but that it spooked me. I gotta say. We're going for the you'll go back in time, yeah. Now this is a really cool game. This is a really cool game. It's very short, so you know, like I said, today will be probably the only time we spend with it. But I am enjoying it. 550. We should probably angle ourselves a little differently here. There we go. Well, since I had to restart stream, you can just go, you can kind of skip towards the end of the previous VOD. You should find it somewhere in there. Okay, I'm getting away from the wall, alright? I'm going for the, bear back. Perfect. It's basically Ark, but worse. Worse in terms of existence. So it's like League of Legends. So it's like League of Legends. That does sound horrifying. My God. It's worse to survive in. So it's still just like League of Legends. What are you talking about? No, I get what you mean. See, this is good game. This is good game. No, they know how to build tension. Granted, it is, like I keep saying, it's a slower burn, so some of you zoomers might not be able to handle it, but if you give it a shot, this is actually quite cool. I'm just saying. I want this last achievement though. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. It has to happen. So, about 350, 360 X. I'm not that close to the wall. I think. Well, apparently I am. Okay, fine. I'm going away. I'm going away from the wall. Calm down. Dude. We're not that close to a wall, for crying out loud. Jeez Louise, this game. You finicky thing. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, we're gonna freaking starve ourselves of oxygen before we get to the end of this. Okay, so we're approaching our destination quickly. Got eaten by a Reaper Leviathan? Basically. Basically. But I want, so what we're doing now, Mystical, is we're going to that last point. Also, you never did manage to scan a Reaper, did you? Depends on which, no, not the Reaper. I never did scan a Reaper. This is true. I'm a failure. Oof. Back it up, back it up. I scanned the Sea Dragon, though. I'll have you know. You were all there. Actually, yeah, I think all of you guys were there. See, there's like a weird thing here. This almost interests me more than anything. What is that? It's like a pillar. Like a structural thing. The fact that that's not like an anomaly is kind of strange to me. Like, that looks like an anomaly. Like, what the hell is that thing? That's what I want to know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Just weaving the thread through the needle. We'll be fine. Yeah. There's a big fish down here. You scanned it because the donate forced you to it? I mean, maybe. I might have been financially obligated. And it also, the opportunity, like, basically gave itself to me. That was also part of it. But never mind all that. Those are just pesky little details. I missed the funny fire! Go away. You're not allowed. Okay. Just like the Cyclops. The Reaper has a part in its log that states it uses echolocation, so the moment you can hear the Reaper, it knows where you are. Whoa. I kind of wish that was like in-game. Like, it actually needs the sound. Because it very obviously could just see you, right? From a gameplay standpoint. Okay, so if we get about 670 or something, then change our angle. Go to the right. About that. Motivational note. Congratulations on getting close enough to scan it and living to see the results. The deep roar emitted by the Reaper at regular intervals is effectively sonar. If you can hear it, the Reaper can see you. 6-7. Don't you start with me, boy. Don't you start with me, boy. There's our friend. There's our friend. Now, hopefully, we can actually scan this thing. I would like to actually get the thing. Is there a wall? Yes. Yes, there is. Cute whale. Yeah. Cute. That's one way of describing it. That's one way of describing it. Okay, we're getting very close. We're almost there, boys. Just buckle on in. The blood is fine. It's a nice warm temperature. Yes, we're going to 675. Uh-oh. The blood is already filling. The blood is filling the compartment. Re-angle ourselves here. Huh? Where am I? 614. Oh, okay, we might be like stuck on this little corner here, huh? Is that what it is? It's just ketchup? Yeah. It's just ketchup. I mean, my name is Mr. Bear Buns for a reason, okay? No condiments. No condiments. That's what it means. If you didn't know. Wait, where the hell am I? Six, 9, 3. Oh shit. We might be too far. Fuck. Okay. We gotta back it up. Back it on up. Are my buns really bare? That's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's more comfortable. Okay, so 600X. 700Y. Yeah, okay, good. So let's straighten it on out. Let's get to... We gotta go up. We gotta go into north. Due north. And we'll go up here to about 750. Yep. We're well on our way, boys. And we'll get off this hellhole. $750, then we can kind of go angle ourselves here. Where's the sea dragon? I don't know. It's probably right behind us. You were Mr. Bear Buns because your buns were out bare for everyone to see. For everyone to kiss my ass all the more easily. Okay. So we gotta go more up. We're very close. Very close. I'm so curious what this last thing is. We gotta go to 828. Hope he doesn't walk near schools. My friend, I live right next to a school. Unironically, actually. Okay, and then 295. Oh. This is it, boys. What the hell is that? Can we, like, get a better angle of it? It, like, looks like a building. You see that? I wish we can kind of get a better, like, vertical look. Looks like a structure. It's a house. It's a house. Yeah. Well. Is there like a scary fish over here? This makes me want to like look up like a YouTube video where somebody's like just taking a stupid amount of time to analyze all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's something here. Like this is definitely like a man-made structure type of thing. Huh. A 5-hour video essay? Exactly, dude. Well, let's just, like, run right head into it. Let's just see what happens. Oh. That's what happens. Okay, well, I think that is me getting all the achievements. Yep, 100%. Ba-ding! I beat the game. 100%. I am the best. I am the best! Woohoo! We did it! We did it! Now, unironically, I do kind of want to see if there's like a good video to like, you know, help us out here a little bit, you know? Iron lung, I don't know, explained? Yeah, let's see here. Complete Lord story breakdown. 33 minutes, 48 seconds. "17 minutes, 19 seconds. I don't want the movie to be explained. I want the game. Okay, so this one from a year ago, this one should do it. You guys want to watch this? If it ain't 5 hours, then it's not detailed enough. Go stream Terraria. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I tried playing Terraria. I just can't get into it. It's just something about the gameplay style. It just doesn't click with me. Let's see. You know, all these people are talking about the movies. About the movie. I want to talk about the game. Make Terraria great again? You're getting me excited. Okay. Let's, at least for a little bit, let's check out this dude. Quill on YouTube. Complete story and lore of Iron Lung explained. Look at that.
This will be a complete summary of the story and lore behind the game Iron Lung by David Szymanski. So first, let's talk about the strange universe in which the story of Iron Lung takes place. So the first thing we see when we start the game is this piece of text on the screen. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling
No
and
chapters.
infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe
So I just want more of like
lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly,
iceberg.
an ocean of blood.
I might watch
You
some of
are a
these
convict, tasked
off
with exploring this
stream
anomaly
here.
in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside.
Because like what I'm more like, wanting to know is like, what were the things we were taking pictures of? They were hard to see. So it's like, what even is happening? Like, there are very obviously some man-made structures or something that resembles man-made structures, but like,
the forward window will be closed. There was no
what?
time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. So what's happening here? Well, in this universe, every single habitable planet and star somehow just spawned out of existence. And the surviving humans, who are desperate for resources, have found a moon with an ocean made of actual human blood, into which they have sent a convict to explore the place. And we are playing.
And yeah, that's kind of a seemingly important detail. It's not just blood, it's human blood. The whole moon is covered in human blood.
As this convict. So with that being said, let's see what happens to our convict. So this right here is the convict, or us, being dropped into the blood ocean. And as you can see here, the sub is now at the ocean floor at maximum depth. And now let's take a look at the mission briefing that's given to us. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an
Okay, we read all that.
SM13 sub. Keep that in mind for later. So this is the map, and what we need to do now is to navigate the sub to these coordinates and take pictures of what we see there.
And then, here, just for my own sake here, we can go into the computer. I'm pretty sure AT5 was not allowed. Or it was redacted, rather. AT5. Redacted. This entry has been redacted. And then SM13 is what we're in. That's the device, or the submarine. The iron lung that we're in. Interesting. Okay, go back to the video.
There. That said, then we can go back up and enjoy our freedom. So in front of us is the controls.
AT5 reminds me of certain files that should be released by now. Certain files from a certain place, from a certain man on a certain island. Imagine.
XY coordinates, and this is where we control the angle of the sub. So these controls are what we use to get to all these.
Flopmeister with the raid! Welcome on in, Flop, and welcome on in, Raiders! I hope Fallout 2 treated you well. Maybe, relatively. Or maybe it abused you, I don't know. Welcome on in, I hope stream went well for you. And Flop, if you got a raid and run, I totally get it. So today, for all those who are new here, we've been playing Iron Lung in the advent of the movie that just came out yesterday. I've never played it before. We just beat it. It's a very short game. We just got the 100% like just a few minutes ago. So it's a very short game, very cool game though, I will say. Definitely worth checking out. But I didn't really get it. Like, I got it, kind of, but, like, there's, like, an air of mystery to it still. So I'm like, all right, somebody on YouTube explain it to me. So that's what we're doing. We're checking out this
Locations on this map.
explained.
So right here, in the back of the sub, is where
Have I ever checked out Vintage Story? It's funny that you say that, because I've actually been checking that out recently. Vintage Story is pretty interesting, I gotta say. It might be a little too tedious for me, but I don't know. I might have to try it out sometime.
take the picture.
For those who don't know, Vintage Story, think of it like Minecraft, but extremely detailed. Extremely detailed. Like, when you're, like, making an axe out of, like, flint, you're not just, like, sticking the flint and then a stick in your crafting table. You, like, your guy has to, like, put the flint on the ground, and then you, like, etch out a hatchet, like a hatchet head, and then you stick a stick on it. Like, it's extremely detailed. And it looks so fun. It kind of does. And they got cool little details where it's like, you can chisel blocks, so, you know, you get your block, right? You could chisel the corners off and make it look like a thing if you wanted to. Very, very detailed game. And then the animals are extremely ruthless. The weather actually matters, and it's like simulated. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy game.
Like so.
And it's only
But there are two
$20.
other things of note close to our camera. The
I
first
might
one
check it
would
out.
be this note,
Unironically.
which says,
Might have to.
"This is not an expedition, it's an execution."
Mystical's like, shh, no! Why, Mystical? Has Vintage Story abused you? It's worth the $20 easily? Yeah. I might have to check that one out, Skate Punk. I've been watching some videos on it, not gonna lie. And it's like, it looks cool. But at the same time, it kind of looks like one of those games that might irritate me. You're engrossed in the vid. Oh, okay. You're wanting to watch the vid. Okay. Okay, I'll shut up. I'll shut up about Vintage Story. For now.
When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom awaits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars? If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here, at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. So this note is probably what our convict here wrote down himself, given how the sub he's in, the Iron Lung, is designed to be of single use. Or maybe it was someone else who went down to the Iron Lung.
See, I didn't really think it was a note for us. I felt like that was a note from somebody else, but I guess it could be. Like, who would write a note like that to themselves, right? That doesn't really make sense. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. He's all good. He's all good. Mystical, you're all fine. But yeah, I didn't interpret that as being a note from us to our own selves. But I guess it could be.
Lung hoping to die, but didn't. Anyways, the other item of interest over here would be this computer. If we were to interact with it, we'll be met with this screen. And this is where we will get the most lore about what exactly is going on in this game and the universe it is set in. But we'll get to that later. First, let's check out all these.
If you're curious, I did go through that terminal pretty extensively in part 1 of the stream. So if you wanna see that, go skip around in there for that part.
Coordinates and see what we can find there. So this is the map of where we're exploring, and these are the photos we will find at each of these coordinates.
I wish I could zoom in a little bit better. So we got, yeah, this is where I was kind of confused. It was like rocks, like what the hell is that? And like a crab thing. I guess these could be like pipes or something, maybe. And then there's some skeletons down there. But yeah, like these two.
See what looks like.
These two are clearly like buildings. Right? So it's like, was everything like teleported to this blood planet?
Some kind of under blood buildings at 2 locations. We see bones, skeletons of some large fish, an actual fish that seems to be following our sub. These things, and the most unique item in here would be this, which is described to be some kind of a portal. Apparently, after taking the photo of this portal, we'll be teleported to where we took the previous photo, or to the last point of interest we were at. The portal is definitely up to some strange.
That did not happen. To me. Maybe I didn't get close enough to the anomaly. So that's a portal. Okay. That changes things a little bit. That makes things make a little bit more sense to me. Vaguely. I don't know.
Things in here.
I think it might have been some large research. I think it might have been some large research facility for experiments. Could be that. Like my brain, the way my brain's going is, it makes me think that something somewhere happened where a portal opened up. You know, I don't know, somewhere. Or maybe it just brought all life. It's like all life was brought to this planet through that portal. And because it's so much mass going through such a tight space, boom, it just it just obliterates everybody into blood. Something like that.
Well, not all of them, but we'll get to that later. Also, apart from these 10 photos, more can be taken, and of these, 2 are noteworthy. This one, by the way, cannot be seen within the game, but when the sub is near the structure, this sound can be heard. Anyways, now let's talk about these two pictures. So when the submarine approaches this area of the map, the proximity indicators will start going crazy, and if at this point we were to take a photo, this is what we will see, a giant eye, belonging to this fish probably, which might be following us. And after taking this photograph of the eye, our submarine gets bumped, quite possibly by the fish, which causes the submarine to become flooded with the blood outside. We do see more of this fish in the game, but that happens.
That's a fish? Do you see a fish? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I see this. This is a fish mouth. Okay. That part looks like a fish. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the heck the rest of this is. This I could see a fish out of. I can see that. Because you got two buildings, skeletons, and then a portal. It could be, yeah, you might be right there, Mystical. That, like, the planet itself was the research facility. Anglerfish looking fish? Ah. Ah. You might be onto something with that one.
Towards the ending of the game. But before we get to the ending, let's talk about this photograph of the SM8. So
SM8.
to talk about the SM8, we need to talk about this computer from earlier.
Where'd you get that picture? Funny YouTube man. Let me type it in the computer. SM8. Or wait, no, I think I already did this. Yes. Okay, I already did this. Because I looked at the trophy. You're supposed to get, like, a picture of it, though. Huh. Oh! I bet you can find... Because the SM8... is destroyed. So I bet you could take a picture of the logo of the SM8 and then that's supposed to make you type it in. Interesting. Okay. And the fish might have been the failed experiment that breached and caused this doom.
If we were to look up the SMA on this thing, this is what we get. Hopefully they don't redact this before updating the database. So quick side
He
note,
censored the
everything in this
cussing.
computer, as mentioned here, is stored locally. It's not connected to any form of the internet. Anyways, continuing where we left off, what most people don't understand is that not all subs are built equal. The SM8 isn't a burner sub. It really is for exploring and surveying blood oceans. If they send you down in the iron lung, they don't give a f if you come back, or if the sub comes back, because it's a pile of garbage, and you're a piece of shit. You come back with photos? Great. You sit down there and suffocate quietly? Even better. But if they send the SM8 down, one of the scientists is piloting, and they all expect them to return. And now the SM8 is in the blood ocean in pieces. No, not hit a rock pieces or sprung a leak pieces. It looks like something tore it up. And the weirdest thing is that nobody else seems surprised. We might have found the first planetary life since the Rapture, and they're acting like it's no big deal. I know you're next in line for realization in the iron lung, and usually that means you won't be seeing the stars again, but they don't have a SM8 anymore. They have 3 burner subs, and a lot of curiosity about AT5, and maybe that means you have a chance. So this whole thing seems like something...
That's the thing that makes me think that, this planet wasn't the research facility, because it's like, they sent the good submarine here, and then it got destroyed, and now you're part of the mission to, like, scramble to figure out what the heck happened. I don't know. I mean, I guess that doesn't mean anything, like, that the planet isn't significant or something, but
someone who was
I don't know.
not happy with the way the ocean is being explored put into the database of our sub's computer. According to them, the iron lung, or SM13, the sub we're in, is garbage, and no one sent down in this thing is expected to return. SM8, however, was built much better, and as we can see, something has destroyed even that. This person then goes on to say that we might survive because with the SM8 destroyed, the COI, which is the organization sending people down here, might put more effort into bringing us back. We'll see about that. Now, if we were to look up our sub, the SM-13 on this computer, we get this. One of 4 in-service underwater crafts fashioned by the COI for use in conviction realization in the blood oceans. It is designed for deep liquid photography and analysis. Then a section has been redacted, following which we get this. All rumors of SM-13 and similar crafts being used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation or otherwise have been proven false. That's reassuring. So this message is in contradiction to what we saw in the beginning of the game, because
yeah, it's like a little bit of propaganda thing happening there. Now, one thing I didn't try. SM-8. SM-9. See, I'm trying to look up like different submarines. Nah, we only get 8 and 13. Okay.
it says the sub is designed for...
I had to try it.
And in the beginning of the game, we were told that the Iron Lung was not designed for this depth. So make of that whatever you will. Also, something else of note here, it's in the following sentence. 1 of 4 in-service underwater crafts designed by the COI for use in conviction realization. So what's conviction realization mean? Well, as per our computer, this is what it means. A humane form of criminal justice used by the COI where crimes are repaid by rendering services to the general collective, which is quite possibly another name for the COI. Often this is by performing surveys, maintenance, or other similarly beneficial tasks. And then something has been redacted. My guess is this redacted section was on how sometimes people tend to lose their lives when subjected to conviction realization. There are a few more messages that are known that the computer will give us, and I will now go over them, starting with the quiet rapture itself.
Okay, we've gone through like most of that. What I'm curious about though is those other ships. See, we are in one of 4 operational submarines, but we can't find any information on those other 3. We can find information on the one that blew up, but I can't find information on the other ones.
In 357 EIC, without any...
And I read all this already
contact with our respective
on stream.
was suddenly cut. Nobody can recall having visual contact with any planets when the incident occurred, or experiencing any other unusual phenomena. So it's uncertain what exactly might have happened. Upon investigation, it was observed independently by several stations that, where there had previously been planets, nothing remained. Further investigations over the following months revealed that all known planets with sentient life, flora and fauna, a habitable atmosphere, or any form of natural resources were likewise gone, along with all the known stars. The only celestial bodies that have been found since are either uninhabitable moons or asteroids. Many theories have been proposed for this disaster, including religious interpretations of it as a literal rapture, some unknown quantum anomaly, or something more cosmic and sinister. There are no concrete answers yet. Maybe there was no quiet rapture, or maybe the simulation...
What if quiet rapture was just a time anomaly? Sudden jump of a couple billion years ahead where nothing exists anymore, and the people that survived were just lucky? Sadly wouldn't explain the blood ocean. Yeah. Right. My brain is kind of trying to simplify it. Like, my thought is that the quiet rapture is that all those, sentient planets, or whatever we're going to call them, all the planets of life, were teleported into that portal, into that anomaly that we took a picture of. But if you take like 50 billion planets worth of people and things and try to put them into one portal, it's kind of like the submarine. It's just going to explode. And thus you get the blood ocean. But, I don't know, you'd get a whole lot of other destruction as well. So that doesn't quite make sense. Unless the planets are still there, it's just the people are gone. I don't know if we got that much detail. It's like taking like 10 billion people and sticking them inside of one portal. I think that might make a blood ocean. I don't know.
They were in ran out of storage space or something. What do you think? Also, this kind of reminds me of the movie Pandorum from 2009. And next, let's see what EIC means.
Well, now I want to watch that movie.
Interplanetary Colonization, or EIC, is an interstellar calendar standardization adapted with the establishment of the first off-Earth colony on Mars.
Yeah, what I wonder more is how does life survive in the ocean? We never see any other fish except the gigantic ones. Yeah, those fish are bizarre. Big fish living in human blood. Nice. Nice.
Mars in 1992 AD, or 0 EIC. It was and is the predominant calendar used throughout the known galaxy. Although before the Quiet Rapture, many debated switching over to a more standardized measurement of years. IMC, or Interstellar Martian Calendar, was especially popular owing to a large population residing on Mars. After the Quiet Rapture, all stations and Starship Alliances still use EIC, aside from Eden, which is another station which uses IMC. And as for how IMC works, known commonly as IMC, the Interstellar Martian Calendar is an alternative to the more widely used EIC. It was poised to be officially adopted by Mars before the Quiet Rapture. Whereas EIC is based on the rotation of Earth, IMC is based on the rotation of Mars, meaning that 1 year in IMC is about 1.88 years in EIC. Currently only Eden, a former Martian space station, uses IMC. Anyways, next up, Blood Ocean, an unexplained phenomenon that has been identified on 4 separate moons since the Quiet Rapture. Moon 85 and Moon Z8.
So that's another thing, I guess. This blood ocean, there's not just one of them. There are 4 blood oceans. So, okay, so that would probably be why we can't find any more information on the other 3 craft, because we're probably the only one on the planet we're on. They probably got 1 craft for every one of these blood oceans. That's probably what's happening there. So that would make sense. And then, I don't know what planet we're on. I think we might be on AT5. We're on AT5 or Z8. I'm not sure which one. Maybe the portal has radiation leaking out and they rapidly mutated? Probably. Because when we got close to the portal, it's like getting all warbly.
8 are the most notable locations as they are under the control of the COI. Enough research has been conducted on the blood itself to determine that it is indeed human blood. But we have not discovered where it comes from or how it keeps its liquid form. The ocean at 85 is...
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Because redacted. So this redaction...
The blood never coagulates, huh? Make AT5 great again. These damn large mutated fish just taking up all that human blood. We're gonna have to bring them down, build a wall, deport the giant fish.
Is probably because of the portal, or the fish are probably built. Maybe the fish came out of the portal. And if we were to look up 85, the moon we are exploring, this is what we find. Redacted. This entry has been redacted. See Blood Oceans for more information. So not a lot of luck there. But what about Moon Z8? The site of one of 4 known blood oceans, and one of 2 such moons under the control of the COI. Then there is a redacted section followed by Moon Z8 has historically been used for the realization of COI convictions until the discovery of Moon 85. And what is this COI we've been hearing about? Well, the Consolidation of Iron, or COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts, found on the principle of collectivism and ruled by popular vote of all citizens, numbering 257 at the time of this entry. Its name comes from the iron and steel materials its 2 main stations are constructed from, and the principle of unity and togetherness in the face of menace from other surrounding stations, such as Eden. And what is the deal with...
So yeah, there's like no people left in the freaking galaxy. Like this collectivism has 257 people at the time of the entry. And then the other, Eden, which I'm sure he's going to talk about here, it's got like less than 700 people. So we're talking about like less than 1,000 human beings left alive in this scenario.
Eden Station, well, Space Station Eden is the largest man-made structure that still exists in the wake of the Quiet Rapture. It was formerly the main station for Mars, and the populace still maintain a strong sense of Martian patriotism and independence, making them a constant threat to the sanctity and security of the COI. It has a current population of 468 and has the only known remaining trees in its interior garden. That must be a nice sight. The COI considers Eden a threat to all collective well-being after their attack on Filament Station.
Yeah, Elon Musk, he's like, yeah, we got the only trees left. Elon, he loves his trees. Those Martians, they love their trees. Good old Elon. Except that time where he called me a pedophile. Allegedly.
And looking at Filament Station, we get this. Filament Station was the fourth and largest space station in the COI until 362 EIC, when tensions between COI and Eden erupted in a 9-day battle on the station. The battle ended when Eden troops resorted to sabotaging the station's reactor, resulting in a critical breach. The next part has been redacted. The breach left Filament Station uninhabitable due to the high levels of radiation, and it has sat empty since. Prisoners taken during the conflict have been undergoing conviction realization in the years since, with the final ones expected to repair their debts and integrate into the COI society by 381 EIC. So the player character, the convict, could be undergoing conviction realization due to the attack on Filament Station. But do note that in this database, we only get the COI side of the story. Eden might have an entirely different side of the story to tell. Anyways, if we were to look up Mars, we get this, the fourth planet from the Sun, and the site of the first off-Earth colony in 1982.
I don't think I did this.
Or 0 EIC. Mars was the most populated planet in the solar system before the Quiet Rapture, surpassing Earth in 14C EIC, so 143 years after initial colonization. Now all that remains of Mars's former glory is the Eden space station. So that is all the main lore info that we can get from this computer. And finally, if we were to look up certain terms relating to discoveries made on Moon AT-5, we will get this message, which says nothing other than redacted. So basically, everything discovered on 85 has been kept a mystery. So before we get to the ending of the game, to summarize, in the aftermath of the Quiet Rapture, which led to the disappearance of all known stars and habitable planets, humanity survives our space stations and starships. The Consolidation of Iron, or COI, which is a collective operating on principles of democracy and unity, and Eden, a faction maintaining Martian patriotism and independence, stand as prominent survivors. The rivalry between these factions culminated in Eden's attack on the Filament Station, a key asset of the COI, resulting in its destruction and leaving it uninhabitable due to severe radiation. Following this conflict, prisoners captured by the COI were subjected to conviction realization, a system where individuals repair their crimes through services such as exploring some mysterious blood ocean on some moon. And our player character, the convict, is one such individual undergoing conviction realization, possibly having something to do with the attack of Eden on Filament Station. And now, finally, by the end of the game, after having taken 9 of the 10 photographs, and with the submarine now flooding with blood and catching fire several times, which we can quell with the use of this fire extinguisher, by the way. Anyways, after all...
Isn't that kind of funny? Out of all the crap that they're putting the player through, they at least gave you a fire extinguisher. I don't know, I just find that kind of funny. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna send you at the bottom of the blood ocean. Here's a fire extinguisher. The Lord doesn't exist. Polish? Have you watched the video? Something made up by Markiplier. You know what? I could actually get behind that. I could get behind that. Welcome on in, Polish.
All of that,
good to see you, buddy.
9 photos are taken and we're heading towards the 10th photo. The fish creature, which was most likely following us, destroys the sub and the convict.
Look at that glorious thing.
Gets their execution. But that is not the end. After the convict is killed, we get this message. The expedition, which our convict went on, ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13, the Iron Lung, scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs, the ones we took, have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse, its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. but somewhere in the void, there must be hope. So that was the story of Fire and Lung by David Shaman.
That was it, huh? Okay, well, we didn't really freaking miss much. Okay, well. Now it's time for us to buckle in, kids. Get in the back of the van. We're going to the movies. No, I don't think so, but. Yeah, okay. You love Poland. Well, I bet I would love it because their currency is absolutely dog shit. And if I went over there, I'd basically be a king. I'd flash a $20 bill. People would just be like flocking. We're rich. Yeah, we're rich. So I don't know. That's pretty much the end of Iron Lung. We experienced it. It was quite interesting. I think that was well worth my time. With your current salary, you'd actually be fine for the most part. Dude, I'd be a king. I'd be a king of Poland. You'd be electing me as the next president or something. All right. Well, now, yeah, that lasted a little bit shorter than I expected. Not gonna lie. But, yeah, now what? Now what do you want? Now what do you guys want? I know one of you wants Terraria. Now we play some Space Marine 2. Unironically. Do I have that installed? Oh, I don't even have it. I uninstalled it, didn't I? Where is it? Yeah. I uninstalled that. Should probably install that one, huh? I mean, I played through it, but I didn't like get all the way through it. I got 24 hours played on it. Yeah, I've been seeing you've been playing it, Goblin. I wouldn't mind playing with you. Although I'm pretty low level, so I don't know. Terraria, you saw me play it on Discord. That's true. I jumped into Terraria for like, I don't know. How long did I play it for? Like an hour maybe? Just seeing if I can get into it. I have a hard time getting into Terraria. I don't know. It's just something about it. It just makes me feel weird. I don't know. You've been loving that game recently? Yeah. Well, hey. You're not that high level either. Okay. I have one class to level 16, which I think is nearly max, but yeah, the rest is level 1. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's the one thing that I didn't like about Space Marine 2 is like when you have a friend who's like completely over leveled from you, you like can't play together anymore. Or you can, but it's like somebody sucks ass. It's either the low level person's getting their shit caved in, or the high level person is just bored out of their mind. So that part kind of sucks. Get a waifu texture pack and you'll focus better. This is something I'll have to consider. You'll never be bored no matter what. You can stamp Tyranids and kill heretics. This is true. This is true. This is true. Okay, let's see here. Just checking on my stream stats here. Because it freaked out earlier. We're still up, right? Yes. Good. Good. Look at that. Good job, YouTube. Good job, YouTube. Proud of you. Proud of you. Okay. I didn't really have a plan for the rest of the stream. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, this is kind of more or less when I would normally end. You'll send it on Discord, your texture packs. I did see that one video that you sent with the freaking the anime girl boss Whatever the heck that was called. It's kind of funny. Deep Rock new season. How is that game still running? Like, how long has that game been out? Where is it? Deep Rock Galactic, where are you? When did that come out? Last played 2 years ago. I barely even remember it. When did it come out? Came out in 2020. They've been updating that game for 6 years. My God. Oh, they do like a new season every year? Is that what it is? They're on season 6. Huh. That was Nokotan. Nokotan. Ah. Because the game is fantastic. Is that why you play it with me in Polish all the time? Is it that fantastic? Used to be new season every half year. Ah, okay. Season 6. Not 6, 7. Not 6, 7. Sent me the texture packs. All right, let's take a look. Oh, like the okay. Dude, you have all of them. You've turned everything into a waifu. What? That's Plants vs. Zombies right there. My God. There's the Nan Cat. That's a sword from Doom. What what the heck is going on here? Okay, you're going off the rails. I like it. Helps you focus. Yeah, I can see that. Wait, you're constantly playing it? You are? Oh, it does say 119 minutes played recently. 445 hours. Good show. I've got 4.7 hours in that game. Okay, like everybody who's played it on my friends list has played it way more than I have, that's for sure. Okay, maybe I'll reconsider that as well. That one and Space Marine. I'll put those back in my limelight here. Okay. So, I think I'm going to call stream for the rest of the day today. I think I'm going to call it. Your Terraria playtime and pictures. Oh God. 349 hours. Good show, man. Good show. Space Marine's getting a new class soon. Okay. Okay. I might have to reinstall that. I'll reinstall some games. I kind of need to go through my installs right now, actually. Delete some and add some new ones. You sent it on Discord? Okay. Well, here, let's take a look. Alright, we're gonna watch another video. Just cause. Work in progress. Work in progress! WIP. This has nothing to do with Iron Lung, but I don't care. So this is the Tech Marines. I like his backpack stuff. That's kind of interesting. Oh. That was kind of cool. Like the freaking arm comes off the backpack and rips the dude's head off. That was kind of cool. This game is absolutely brutal for people who don't know about it. Okay. That was pretty standard. I like the backpack arm. The backpack arm doing the assist. I like that. Ooh. I wonder what that orange thing is. He's like Doc Ock, but a space marine. Check your War Thunder time. Oh, God. Oh, sweet mother of God. 600 hours. My goodness. On War Thunder? Are you one of those people that's like releasing like redacted like secret information on the freaking airplanes and stuff? You guys know about that, right? That literal military documents get leaked on War Thunder. Like, at least twice. It's happened at least twice, if not 3 times. I wish. The gun on the backpack shoots the vulnerable enemies in the background. The ones with the quick shot animation. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. Do not send classified military documents online. It's uber illegal. Don't do it unless you're going to get a better KD ratio on War Thunder. And it's totally worth it. Allegedly. Allegedly. Huh. Okay. Alright, I might have to reinstall some stuff here. Okay. But yes, I think this has been a good stream today, despite the crash in the middle of the frickin' stream. That was wonderful. I liked that part. That concludes Iron Lung. That was an interesting little experience. I very well may go see the movie tonight, actually. I very well may go see the movie. Wait. They actually had to put that in their Discord. The do not send classified documents. Oh, what a great, wonderful community. I love it. Now you should go back to Space Marine. Enjoy, soldier. Brother, destroy the heretics. Bring their blood to the foot of our glory. For the Emperor. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying shit. All right. Yeah, we'll be back at it again tomorrow. We're going to be doing something totally different. So stay tuned for that. Check pictures. Okay, let me look at pictures again. Wait, what is this? Oh. That's their rules. Sending classified documents, restricted access documents, or other confidential materials is strictly prohibited. like as if that needs to be said. That's fucking funny. The Omnissiah's grace guides my bullets to the Xenos filth. There we go. Yeah, don't send classified documents. Very bad. Don't do that. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Finally, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And enjoy the rest of your days. Stay safe. God bless you and your families. And I'll talk to you later. Peace out. Bye-bye.